单卖150吧，我2块钱都拿到了。Hey guys, it's Joyce. Guess what? I'm going to visit Danny's show. He's an artist from the US, art influencer, and also a very cool man. I'm going to start a conversation with him first. So, just let's go. So I heard it's your first show in China.
First show.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So why you choose Shanghai as your first destination in China?
So I've always heard it's a very lively city. I've always heard it's very creative. A lot of, creative people here. And so when I thought about where to have the first show and I spoke with the V Collective team, they said this was the spot to do it. And just in the few days that I've been walking around, taking in the city, it's all very true. It's a bustling city full of life and energy. And then we step into the second room. That room was more focused on how I started. This is where I am now. So this is like my current Spesh symbol, how when I got more into physical painting and the drippiness and the messiness of it. More of my popular animations, very popular song I made about not being sad. This character's name is Neil. He's always singing and dancing and telling you to forget about the others, like you're special, don't listen to them, don't listen to the haters. He's always just vibing or singing or dancing or playing an instrument, and we love that. We love Neil. And then we pass into my favorite room to answer your question.
Yeah.
Yes. This is tranquil. This is blue for Blue Dude. So Blue Dude is the one to remind you that everything's okay and to maybe help people through it, because obviously it's a terrible happening. And then he goes and continues to recite all the simple good things in life that we don't appreciate and we don't really spend the time to think about, like the taste of watermelon in the summertime, the smell of bakeries, smiling babies, that feeling when your crush says your name, and all those simple things, those simple joys that we don't appreciate. And Blue Dude reminds us. Maybe you're feeling a little bummed lately, maybe something didn't work out, and I was personally going through something around this time where, he's making a rock tower that took so long to build, and then a little frog comes and accidentally knocks it over, and he's like, it's okay, I don't blame you, little frog, I could just rebuild it, and then he rebuilds it very quickly. Boom! We got Spesh, we got Iggy the iguana, we have Blue Dude with a little sun. The sun always rises. Maybe you got a plush on the way out,
I have tried it.
Did you get it? Is this from that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I believe you.
You want to tell the young artist to inspire young Chinese artists, Chinese audience.
Yeah. I think it's important to tune all that out and just focus on what makes your work special and what makes you special. I'm a big believer that if nobody notices to begin with, if you stay, consistent and you keep putting work out there, that eventually people will notice. And it only takes one thing to work for everything else to fall into place. And for me, that was my first video ever. My first animation ever. Snakes have legs, and I never would have thought I would have tried animation, but that was the thing that worked for me. So what is that thing that works for you? You just have to experiment, and you just have to try. My goal is to come back and do a proper fan meetup. I don't know if I'll have time this trip, but I do want to come back, bring some of my friends with me from New York, bring my family with me, so they can experience this before it closes, and do the proper fan meetup then, and then everybody could bring their Spesh, and then we could do the biggest Spesh kiss ever. It'd be crazy, historical. Yeah, you're special. Boom.
How do you like so far? I want to say that's so cool. And come here and have a look. You will like it. See you next time. Cheers.